is going to an office party. Now, I understand why a lot of celiacs and gluten intolerant individuals try to avoid office parties at all costs, but there are certain parties when you really can't avoid it. You really need to be there. So I'm trying to give some tips and tricks, some strategies on how to handle your office party. So let's start at the very beginning. As Julie Andrews would say, a very good place to start. Now, if you haven't paused me or turned me off yet, we'll keep going. If you can plan the office party, do it. I know this is a lot of extra work, and if it's something you can't do, then you can't do it. But not only will you know from the conception of the event that your needs will be met, but you also get some office points in there. So I'm just saying. But if it's something you cannot do, talk to the party organizers. Make your needs known in writing. I know that sounds insane, but these are your needs. You need to put them out there, and don't be, you don't have to be all crazy about it, but just say something along the lines of like, this was a lot for me, I still get confused, which you probably don't, but just say, put the onus on yourself, just say, I still get confused, so I thought it would be really helpful for me to put all of this down, like things, I need to avoid in my diet, so I just wanted to make your life a little easier and just hand this over to you. And if the event is being catered, call the caterer, explain your dietary needs, and see if they can alter one offering to be gluten-free, and just talk to them so something can be safe. On the night of the event, as all celiacs know, eat something beforehand. Pack a snack in your pocket or purse, maybe some crackers, some nuts, something to tide you over if everything goes awry. Hopefully it wouldn't, but as Lucy at freefrom.com states, you need to be sure you can eat something so you don't end up dancing on the tables unless you want to. Thank you, Lucy, for that. That gave me a chuckle. When you arrive to the event, introduce yourself to the caterer, the manager, the, hotel management, whoever you need to talk to, whoever's acting as the front of house. Introduce yourself, explain your needs again. If you don't feel like going through everything, if they don't immediately know, oh yes, you have celiac or you are gluten intolerant, it's always a good idea to bring a dining card with you. You can always get Celiebo gluten-free dining cards from the website, or you can get a different one and bring a dietary card with you to the event. When you are seated, again, mention to your server, the person who's directly involved in bringing your food to you from the kitchen, about your special needs. And if anything suspect appears on your plate, don't eat it. Do not, as Elizabeth Hasselbeck said, do not take a bite just to be polite. Question it, and if it does have gluten in it, send it back. Ask for a clean plate. But just remember to always, always, always be polite. This is not an easy diet for us as a seasoned celiac to master. So when you have that poor actor who is catering the event, who's working as a caterer at that event, be nice to them because they're there to pay rent. So understand that they're not going to get it all, and be patient and be polite because kindness gets you a lot further. And also, if someone at the table erupts and says, oh, just take one bite's not going to hurt you, why are you making such a big deal? Do not create a scene at the table. As much as you want to scream at them and yell at them and go into a huge gluten-free rant, don't do it. Be the bigger person. Remember, this is an office event, and just kindly say, that's not something I can do. I'm sorry. Just, bring the situation down. No details necessary. Also, if the venue does an excellent job taking care of you, let them know. Thank the manager, thank the caterer, thank whoever was involved. Write them a letter and say, I really appreciated all that you went through to make my evening enjoyable. And then let us know, let people in this community know, so we can have events with this caterer at this venue, because it makes our lives much, much easier too. So I hope this little gluten-free goes to an office party was helpful. If you have any strategies that you like to share that I left out, feel free to leave a comment. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Have an awesome weekend, and I'll see you back here on Monday. As always, it's from Have Not to Having Gluten-Free Dining.